Welcome. Today, we're diving into a story about quality, not just the rules and checklists, but the culture behind them. We'll explore what Ranbaxy's experience teaches us about the difference between simply complying with standards and truly embracing quality as a mindset. Let's get started. Let's start by looking at the difference between compliance and culture. Compliance means following the rules, ticking the boxes, meeting requirements. Culture goes deeper. It's about believing in why those rules exist and doing the right thing even when no one's watching. A true quality culture asks tough questions. Are problems reported honestly? Can people speak up without fear? Does leadership accept bad news and investigate issues properly? Compliance focuses on procedures, training, and documentation. Culture is about mindset, the foundation for lasting quality. Let's look at the Ranbaxy case, a landmark moment in pharmaceutical compliance. Back in 2013, Ranbaxy USA pleaded guilty to multiple felony charges, including false statements to the FDA. The penalties reached $500 million. The problems weren't just about missing procedures. They involved incomplete testing, poor stability programs, and delays in reporting issues. The real lesson here: it's not enough to have a process on paper. The question is whether the whole system truly protects data integrity and patient safety every single day. One of the biggest lessons here is about how we respond to warning signs. In a mature quality culture, we ask, what are we learning from this signal? Instead of just, how can we close this observation? Too often, the pattern looks like this. A warning appears, a problem gets identified, an investigation starts, but corrective action is delayed or ineffective. The problem then persists, leading to regulatory escalation and serious business consequences. As the Ranbaxy case shows, warnings alone aren't enough. Real change has to follow. Data integrity lies at the very heart of a quality culture. It's not just an IT problem or something for the lab to worry about. It's really about how people behave and how organizations operate. We use the ALCOA Plus principles to guide us. Data must be attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, and accurate. Plus, it needs to be complete, consistent, enduring, and available. The Ranbaxy case reminds us what happens when this breaks down. When an analyst sees an unexpected result, a weak culture hides it. A strong culture records it honestly and digs deeper. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine a production target of 100,000 tablets, and quality control spots an unexpected deviation. In a compliance-only culture, the response might be, can we just document this quickly and move on? But in a true quality culture, the reaction is very different. Stop, assess the risk, document everything carefully, investigate the root cause, and decide scientifically if the batch is acceptable. This mindset starts at the top. Leadership sets the tone by what they reward, ignore, or punish. When management values honesty and problem-solving, quality becomes part of the organization's DNA. Let's look at a common example. An SOP might say, all out-of-spec results shall be investigated. Sounds straightforward, right? But if analysts are quietly encouraged to just keep retesting until they get a passing result, then what we have is paper compliance, not a real quality culture. Having a signed SOP shows a procedure exists, but it doesn't prove the organization actually follows it, understands why it's there, or learns from its mistakes. You can have hundreds of SOPs and training records, yet still miss the mark on true quality. Let's talk about rewarding quality decisions. When someone stops a process because of a real quality concern, that shouldn't be seen as failure. It's a sign of a strong quality culture. We need to look beyond just counting deviations or CAPAs. Instead, focus on how people report issues, the quality of investigations, and how effective corrective actions are. Encouraging employees to speak up without fear, protecting data integrity, investigating early warning signs, and having management actively review quality trends. These are the actions that build a true quality culture in pharma. When we talk about building a sustainable quality culture, it's a journey from simple compliance to true ownership. At the compliance level, people can tell you what the standard operating procedure says. Then, they move to understanding, knowing why those procedures exist. Next comes ownership, where employees feel empowered to stop and report problems. Finally, a quality culture means protecting product quality, even under pressure. Along the way, organizations track things like training effectiveness, complaint trends, and repeat deviations to make sure they're moving forward, not just ticking boxes. The Ranbaxy case leaves us with several important lessons. First, regulatory compliance isn't just paperwork, it's about real, consistent practice. Second, data integrity isn't optional, it's the foundation of patient safety. Third, spotting early warning signs means nothing without meaningful corrective action. Fourth, management sets the tone, their behavior shapes the whole team. Fifth, quality must have the power to push back against production pressures. Sixth, effective corrective actions change the system, not just the documents. And finally, inspection readiness should come from strong operations, not last-minute preparation. As we wrap up, let's reflect on two ways to think about quality. First, quality compliance. That's asking, are we following the rules? But quality culture goes deeper, it asks, do we truly believe quality is non-negotiable? The Ranbaxy case teaches us that procedures and audits matter, but they only work when leadership is committed, data is honest, and patient safety comes first. The FDA stresses this too. Reliable data is key. Because without it, problems stay hidden and safety can't be guaranteed. Here, we have a list of key references that have shaped our discussion. They include regulatory actions and resolutions involving major pharmaceutical companies, as well as important guidelines from global authorities. These cover quality risk management, pharmaceutical quality systems, good manufacturing practices, and documentation standards. Together, these sources provide the foundation for understanding the regulatory landscape and quality expectations in the pharmaceutical industry. If you found this presentation valuable, please take a moment to like it, subscribe for more, and share it with your colleagues in the pharmaceutical field. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment. For ongoing insights into GMP, quality assurance, data integrity, and more, stay connected with Siphacos. We're here to support your journey through pharmaceutical quality and regulatory excellence. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to explore this topic further or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate your time and attention, and I look forward to continuing the conversation. Thank you.